Okay, so I want to go through my little rant about Scorpio placements, because, specifically because I have Scorpio placements myself. And I've noticed this trend that when it comes to Scorpio placements, like we're usually put as like the underdogs or put under pressure as to like, oh, like this person doesn't have that potential, but they don't know deep within, like we have that thrive, we have that fire within us because Scorpio also has like that fiery Mars into them, besides Pluto. And I'm just here like all them times people would just doubt my potential, and every time I kept coming up and up. Or like every like it's like they flip the switch on a Scorpio placement and they make them seem like the evil fucking person and shit like that, and then out of the fucking blue, everybody's like, oh, and then they start apologizing to the poor Scorpio placement or Scorpio person because they finally realize like, oh, they were actually meaning well. Because people like to make us seem like we're the bad fucking people. But we're not. We just see right through people's bullshit. And that's a fucking problem sometimes. Like, we also help others see their darker sides and aspects. And some people can't seem to like be okay with seeing their shadow side. And that's completely fine, but just like, if you're gonna feel like you're projecting or you're feeling triggered by it, like, back away and don't just put it on me like if I'm the fucking problem. But yeah, I've noticed that big trend. People try to like demonize us, and it's not cool. We try our best to process and alchemize like all that negativity because Scorpio placements have gone through trauma. It's not for the faint of heart, especially for those that have a Scorpio moon. I'm gonna advocate for you guys because you guys and I. Okay. My phone just cut off, and I'm just like, no. But back at it again with the whole part about the whole Scorpio moon and how I'm gonna advocate for them because we go through intense emotions and intense transformations, and some people can't seem to handle like the intensity out of it, or just handle the fact that we're gonna feel things on 100, or they can't handle the fact that we can see right through people's bullshit so instantly because of our freaking intuition, let alone as well like people are not going to be able to handle their dark sides because we're basically a reflection of that. We're going to reflect that, not only because it's a water moon, but because Scorpio deals with the darker sides and aspects. So continuing back on the whole Scorpio moon stuff, besides the whole reflecting their emotions and stuff like that back onto the person or whatever, or the person seeing that darker side, I did want to go through the whole trauma and stuff. That the whole trauma is stemming from the mother wound, if that's in the moon sign, and that could deal with like manipulation, secrets, a lot of what's it called, power struggles, especially with the maternal side. It can also deal with sexual trauma. And if it's in Lilith, then I'm so sorry for you guys. Or in Pluto as well. If it's in Lilith, I'm also gonna think as well as like the mommy wound. If it's in Chiron, it's the daddy wound. And if it's in Pluto, well, obviously as a generation, but you probably would have gone through like some sexual trauma. And I am still so sorry that, if you did or you didn't go through that, like, I am sorry, you did not deserve that. But Scorpio placements do go through a lot. But because we go through a lot, we know how to, like, use that to our advantage and, not make that pain be a burden. We use that power to, like, fuel us, motivate us, push us to do better. And that is just something that I admire about the Scorpio placements. Like, I've seen so many Scorpio placements so driven, workaholics, like driven people that like can push mountains, like that will make it out on top. And I seen them how they've been like demonized or used like, you know, put down a lot because other people can see them shining and they don't want to see them shining out of jealousy. Also, Scorpio placements do attract jealousy, and that sucks. But it also depends on your placements and everything, how you handle with jealousy. To some it fuels them, to others it could be used in a negative way. But besides that, yeah, I give it out to the Scorpio placements. You guys, you guys deserve the world. You guys really do. And I would never hate you guys ever. I understand. I understand. I see y'all. I love y'all. But that's my whole little spiel about Scorpio placements. And I am sorry about the video and it being cut off multiple freaking times. I am so sorry.